Come on, everybody. Still in preparation in the packaging area. In prep and pack area, we should pay attention to our floor, which is basically the same floor as in the decontamination site and throughout the entire department. This would be fatigue-resistant floor made out of solid material. Okay. This material is not porous, so it doesn't let bacteria, viruses, and microorganisms, breed in there. The ceilings are made out of non-particulate material, so it doesn't shed. And there's, once again, plenty of lighting. The air pressure in this particular section is positive because it doesn't want to suck in any dirty air from any place else. We have 10 air exchanges per hour, just like we do on the decontem side. But over there, the pressure is negative, so it sucks in the cleaner air from the rest of the hospital. It doesn't blow the dirty air out. Here, we want to blow the air out because this side is clean. Okay? So, we're looking at the cart here. On this particular cart, we can see instruments that are getting ready to be sterilized. Some of these things are going to go into steam sterilizer, and some are going to go into our low temperature sterilizer here, based on the type of packaging material you can see. Now, we have several examples of packaging material on this side. We have peel packs, and these peel packs are not self-sealing. We use the machine. We're going to take a look at the machine in just a little while. And we also see examples of non-woven material that we use to generate a soft pack. This material is known as SMS, or spun-bond, melt-blown spun-bond, and it is secured by special sterilization tape that changes color. This is indicator tape, and this particular indicator tape is designed to change color once it comes in contact with the sterilant. Sterilant means medium that sterilizes. And if we recall, the word sterilization indicates the destruction of all microorganisms. Remember the difference. Cleaning, okay, removal of gross visible and invisible soil. Decontamination or disinfection, destruction of most microorganisms, making it safe to handle with bare hands. And sterilization, destruction of all microorganisms. Well, why do we need chemical indicator tape? It's one of the ways that we can sort of assure the users, okay, the doctors and the nurses up in the OR, of sterility. Remember, we don't have a guarantee of sterility, we have a reasonable assurance. In order to reasonably assure the doctors of sterility, we have chemical indicator tape that we use on the outside of the pack, and a lot of times we use chemical indicator devices inside the pack. So when they open up a pack and they see a chemical indicator in there that's been changed color, they say, okay, we have some assurance of sterilization. We'll also talk about biological indicators and mechanical indicators as we approach the sterilization station. But right now, a little bit more about the packaging. Packaging is designed to let the sterilant in, let the sterilant out, okay, and keep the instruments sterile and give the doctors and nurses upstairs to open them up in a sterile condition upstairs for surgery. Okay? As I keep telling you in class, it's the same thing as putting on your clothes before taking a shower and then expect to come out clean on the inside and dry on the outside. Well, that's indeed what this has to do. We also use woven materials like cotton. The cotton that we use is called muslin, 140 thread count. In this hospital, we stopped using it. Some hospitals are moving towards using cotton because it's reusable and it's green. Okay, in this particular case, we stopped using cotton and we are now onto non-woven wraps. The size of a woven or non-woven package can be maximum 12 by 12 by 20, okay, in size, if it's in the soft package, and cannot exceed the weight of 12 pounds. All right, the maximum density is 7.2 pounds per cubic foot, which is 12 by 12 by 12 inches. All right, and remember, 12 by 12 by 20 cannot exceed 12 pounds. There's nothing else that you need to know for the exam as far as this is concerned. As you can see, that the non-woven wrap is on display over here. All right, it has to be in the department for at least 2 hours, being acclimated to the environment before it is used. Stuff that's packaged over there cannot be used until it's taken out and is hanging out just like this for at least 2 hours. And that goes true for every packaging material, including rigid containers. Now, do we have any examples of rigid containers here? Well, we have some, but rigid container systems, we'll take a look at them later. Oh, we see them on the other side. Very nice. Can you see them with the camera? Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. So these are rigid containers. Rigid containers have to be checked every time they're used. Chemical indicator tape has to be used on the outside. And we have to change the filters in there, okay, every time. Gasket has to be changed to make sure that there's no cracks, cuts, or any other deficiencies, and it has to be washed or cleansed with a lint-free cloth, so we don't leave any lint, because lint will serve as a conduit for air seeping in, and with air, humidity, and so on and so forth, and will bring with themselves a vector of some sort that's going to breed disease inside the container. Okay? So you can also check for latches and handles, as you can see them over there. They're made out of anodized aluminum or other type of metals, sometimes plastic. Okay? Special type of plastic. All right? And with that in mind, well, we move on.